would be quite loopy to imagine you can safely segregate a wide bus and cyclists with lots of people going in different directions. With pedestrians, we very nearly had a collision there. And if you imagine having a bus trying to trundle through here, perhaps at high speed as well, I don't think it'll be particularly safe. Do you? Stephen Williams, I'm the Liberal Democrat MP for Bristol West. We're here on the Bristol-Bath railway path, which does face a threat to its future. It is being talked about that there may be a guided bus route being put down this route by the City Council. I think it would be a shame if that were to happen.
My name's Peter Watson from the Save the Railway Path campaign. We're here with Stephen Williams MP for Bristol West. We've talked about a few issues, but one of the problems we see is all these people having a nice lungful of fresh air and exercise in the morning. What do you think of the public health issues of putting a bus road down here?
Well, I think the main public health issue is it will probably dissuade people from using the cycle path, either to cycle or to walk. And what I've noticed this morning while I've been out with you is an awful lot of people are actually walking to work or to schools. It's not just used for cyclists. But if there's a bus going through here, particularly where it's quite narrow, I think it's going to be quite dangerous for people, so it'll probably put people off. So that's the public health downside, but there's also obviously a safety issue, because where the path is quite narrow, cyclists are going in different directions, integrating with pedestrians, and I really don't think there's a room to whack a bus through that area as well.
Right. Just recently, Sustrans won £50 million on the People's Millions.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that when you heard that the Bristol-based charity had won that?
It's good news, because Sustrans are based just off College Green by the cathedral in Bristol. I voted for them online as well, so it's nice to vote for something that's successful. And the millions of pounds they're going to get is going to make a big difference to cycling all over the country, and enable some sort of routes that aren't complete at the moment to be turned into a complete circuit. So I think it's wonderful.
Great. When we had our first meeting at Easton Community Centre a couple of weeks ago, John Grimshaw, the founder, yeah, that's right, he described how they built this path in 1984.
First one.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So what sort of message do you think this sends to Sustrans and cycling for the rest of the country if we downgrade this to a bus road?
I think that would be a terrible national signal, and we need to encourage more people to transfer onto bike and to walk. There are better ways of encouraging people to use a bus or a train in Bristol than taking away what is already a successful, ecologically sound alternative to the car, which we have here in the Bristol-Bath railway path. Yep. And if we just improve the bus lanes in other parts of the city, if we improve the rail links in between Bristol and Bath and the suburban rail network around Bristol, and put the money into that will make a huge difference. I think putting a guided bus down this route will simply damage something that is already sustainable.
Yep.
Well, as you can see, this is a route that is very popular with children on their way to school, to the City Academy and the primary schools in the area. What a wonderful way to arrive to school. One of the big problems about Bristol is too many children being driven to school by their parents on their way to work or just to drive the kids to school. It's much healthier to walk or ride your bike, and the council really shouldn't jeopardise that for the future for young people.
Right. Thank you very much for coming this morning. I'm sorry we couldn't have got some warmer weather for you.
Well, it's February.